Influencer marketing, still very prominent. TikTok and Instagram are the primary platforms for any type of influencer marketing. We see a lot of employee influencers now, which I think is an important thing to consider. Many companies, especially maybe B2B companies or more manufacturing focused companies, think, well, what do I need influencers for? I'm not selling, makeup, or I'm not selling shoes, or I'm not selling some sort of consumer good. But you can think about influencers as brand ambassadors as well, as people that are talking about your brand in a positive light. This can help for employee retention. It can help for employee recruitment. It can help for your customers becoming more loyal, and your employees can be influencers in their own right. The other thing about influencer marketing is that we find that brands are leveraging micro influencers for macro results. What I mean by that is when influencer marketing was really taking off, it was all about how many followers people could get, right? I have to have the influencer with the most followers on Instagram so I can get the biggest reach. But instead, brands are now focusing more hyper audience based to say, I want to find an influencer in my space. I don't care if they have millions of followers or a few thousand. If they have a few thousand and those few thousand are exactly aligned with my business, that's going to have more impact than reaching a whole bunch of followers. You can have bigger results if you're focusing in more on the exact type of people that your business serves. The other thing about influencer marketing is it's very related to user-generated content, right? These are influencers. They're often being paid to use a product or service, but they're generating the content. Your company is not. So that is, in essence, user-generated content, and that's not going away. People want to be able to see themselves in content related to your product. They want to be able to connect to those people to really understand, this is the product or this is the service that I need. So user-generated content for things like, visiting Love the Dells here, people that are going to the Wisconsin Dells, definitely going to have a lot of user-generated content about that, right? We want to see people having a good time, and those have to be real people, not actors, not there's no need to pay to have some big fancy photo shoot when you can have this beautiful user-generated content that's authentic and real, right? It becomes really important. Why does influencer marketing and user-generated content work? Because it's tailored towards your audience.